in Indianapolis. Start up the band. Championship basketball is in the air live from the RCA Dome in Indianapolis. Quickly approaching tip-off for the Class 4A state championship. Mike might be the slight favorite given.
You don't know what.
Value and style. Smith. Smith for the flush.
That was me, Rodney Smith, over 20 years ago.
Outer space, just a representation of the unique greatness inside each and every one of us. Our imagination is our biggest asset, and it is as infinite as every galaxy that exists. Darkness, well, that's where all the great ideas are stored until they are brought into the light. Who am I?
I'm Rodney Smith, a powerful spirit in human form. And although this video contains a lot of information about sports, it's not a sports story because my career ended. So this film is about the obstacles and setbacks we all face and how we either choose to stay down, complain, and blame others, or how we choose to look in, see our own divinity, and lift ourselves up.
I was born in Indiana, and like most kids growing up in Indiana, I wanted to be a professional basketball player. That's right. But as I started to play, I realized I wasn't as coordinated as other players, and I wasn't as smart as other players. But the one thing I had going for me was my height, athleticism, determination, and great parenting. I could have let all the negative things about me drag me down, but instead, I focused on my greatness and where I needed to go.
Which brings me to the point of this film, which is to use your inner light to overcome adversity. This film is not about my athletic greatness, nor is this a sports film. Basketball is going to be used to show the similarities between sports and life, because both sports and life include unexpected events, obstacles, stress, and of course, joy and great times. This game is very similar to my own life. In this particular game, things started off great. Just like in my own life, things started off great. Then I hit tough times in my life, just as my team did in the fourth quarter of this game. We were winning at first, and then we found ourselves down 4 with a minute left to go. This is extremely bad because there's not a shot clock in high school basketball. So theoretically, a team can just run out the clock. So in this situation, teams usually panic and quit, especially when you're going against future Michigan State star, future NBA All-Star Zach Randolph. So this was a huge obstacle for us, down 4 in the fourth quarter and running out of time. But one player really stepped up for us and won the game. And it was not the play of Chris Thomas, future McDonald's All-American, future Notre Dame star, nor was it me, future Purdue basketball star. No, it was Michael Campbell. Just watch him go to work.
Just imagine me higher than the spaceship, landing on my pad back at the space station. Hopped out the smoke out, looking like the shit. You know it's me, just a step out.
Jumped in the air with nowhere to go.
Mark Ferris makes the first free throw. Biggest free throws in his sophomore career. Misses the second free throw. Somehow, we tip it to Isaac Kincaid. He scores. Marion takes it out. Throws it to Zach. Zach back to Andre Betts. He dribbles up, beats everybody. He's on a 3-on-1 break. Blows the layup. Rodney Smith gets the rebound. Rodney Smith passes it to the senior Isaac Kincaid, who brings it up. Down 1, less than a minute. Passes it to freshman Chris Thomas. Chris Thomas dribbles to the right, passes it to Rodney Smith. Rodney Smith dumps it down to Michael Campbell.
He's fouled on the floor before the shot. They'll wave off the basket. At that free throw situation.
Nice look inside by Rodney Smith. Campbell almost gets the continuation. He's got a 1-1. Free throws are critical at this point.
Campbell will step to the line and shoot the 1-1.
Mats picks up the foul. Now, not only is it going to be important that Mike makes it, but if they miss.
Campbell, the second into the 1-1. They'll give Mike the lead if he makes it.
No, it didn't. Campbell does a nice job of sticking both free throws. Look to get,
This is a legendary block by Mike Tumbo. Just look at it.
Betts has the ball. Marion needs a basket to take the lead. Randolph has it knocked away by Campbell. Kincaid. Smith is 0 seconds.
Who does that? It looks like it's Campbell again.
Oh, boy. The elbow to the chin of Betts.
After the heroic play of Mike Campbell, Pike went on to win their first ever Indiana State Basketball Championship in 1998. But none of this could have been accomplished without Pike players using the inner light inside of them to overcome the obstacles that were in front of them. And that's what all people must do, use their inner light. Man, why no drag?
Why no drag?
You gotta talk about what your dad said about lifting drag.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no drag because it's a concept. Like you want to surround yourself with lift and not drag. Drag is anything that will keep you the same or bring you down, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, anything.
I've had several jobs in my life, from being a salesperson to selling vacuum cleaners. But the longest job I've ever held was that of a teacher. Same job I hold to this day. The most fulfilling job I've ever had.
And I bet you Rodney class is boring. He my homie too, but he teach English, it is boring. I know it's boring. I know it's probably,
man, this is very important. We're gonna teach y'all something that y'all need to know for life lessons. So listen to this, man. You know what he talking about. And that's facts.
It expands my thoughts on thinking of regular teachers. Some teachers may just go home, grade papers, and go to sleep. But to have a teacher like Mr. Smith stay after willingly with the students, you just don't see that every once in a while.
It all started with me. As soon as we started talking about that in here, it seemed like something in my mind just connected to it. And once I started changing my mind is when I started changing my reality. I changed the world around me with how I think.
My students can't stand English, which is what I teach. And I love English because I love using words. Words are like magic. We use them all day long. And I use my ability to use words in my music.
Hey, Naptown, we in here. We in here, Naptown. People been counting us out. We playing our hands, stacking our chips. We betting on we learning the game. The lessons come quick. Our leaders are crazy, society sick. We lacking that wealth, we living in filth. I see all the haters as fake as it gets. We got a new energy, dark as a witch. We on a new journey, we call it a blitz. This world is evil, will break you up in pieces. So just close your eyes, just close your eyes. I lost control of my life and I can't get it right. I'm trying to fix this, but I ain't got the power to fix this. No, I ain't got the power to fix this.
Hey, tell them about the bars too. And what was you saying about the smart kids catching it?
Right. If y'all listen to his raps, I guarantee you the kids that's not passing don't understand what he said. Only the kids that's passing the class understand the rap lyrics. Nobody else appreciates the raps but the kids of the past. It's probably only 4 of y'all. Okay, probably 9 of y'all pass it. Like the other 20, I'm saying like pass it with an A or B. Like the other like 15 of y'all get by, and the other y'all just there so y'all won't get wrote up or get suspended.
I'm the type of teacher that wants to show students that it's greatness inside of them, that it's a light inside of them that needs to come out. So when a student says that they want to do something, I'm going to help them do it. I had a student say that they wanted to create a clothing line, so we created a clothing line. I had a student say that they wanted to create a mixtape, so we created a mixtape and even performed some of our songs at Tamika Ketching's tea shop, Tease Me in Indianapolis.
Black Essence, where you at? Black Essence. Yeah. All right.
God's plan, mixed with good intentions, equals paradise. I'll show you, girl, what you've been missing. Love, I take you to another dimension where gravity's suspended and time is endless. Paradise, I'll show you, girl, what you've been missing. Love, I take you to another dimension where gravity's suspended and time is endless. Pray for me, mommy, in the turbulence is where you find me. In the eye of the storm, but baby, don't remind me. Remember the first day you walked by me. Yeah, we never speak, so it seems that time's constantly rewinding.
I even had a student that wanted to start a podcast, so we started a podcast after school.
Neutral Media, get your info. Neutral Media, get your info. Neutral Media, get your info.
All right, welcome to New Talk. I'm your host, Rodney Smith, and I'm here with
Isaiah Haney.
And today we wanted to talk about music, especially the differences in the music during my generation, the music during his generation, which is contemporary music right now. What is it you wanted to say?
I wanted to talk about like the differences in the lyrics and how that affects us as a youth, and how it affected him as a youth also.
You want to talk about me when I was a kid?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right, so I want to talk about, my era, we had Too Short, we had Brother Lynch, we had Daz and Corrupt, MC8, Ice Cube, Scarface, Tupac, Bushwick Bill, DMX, Jay-Z, Wu-Tang Clan, and the majority of these lyrics was full of the same violence, misogyny, hate, guns as it is today.
Right.
And as a youth, it affected me this way. I thought it was cool to be violent. I thought it was cool to have guns or let people think you have guns.
School was how I was able to meet Jay White the Kite. Jay White the Kite is friends with Super Sportrello, who was one of my students. Super Sport told Jay White the Kite that I'm the type of teacher that would help a student in any way possible. So Jay White the Kite hired me to be his photographer and videographer for his project called Let It Live, where he recorded at City Dump Studios in Indianapolis, one of Indianapolis's top studios.
That once you're out of school, all you got is work for the rest of your life.
That's true. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's like, damn, school's so much easier than getting up. Really, the hardest part of the day, getting up.
Yeah.
That's the hardest. My people taught me that at a young age. The hardest part of your day is getting up and getting out.
Right.
Because once you're out, everything's pretty much routine. You done did everything before.
Right. Getting up.
If you a teacher, you got to get up and be there early, like.
Yeah.
Jay White the Kite then realized that I knew how to rap and sing, so he allowed me to do a couple songs on his Let It Live project.
My whole life has changed. My whole life has changed. A lot from a year ago. I'm not the same man.
I was down, but that was back then. Now I'm smiling, laughing. Gotta watch out for distractions. I gotta make it happen. Told mom, make it rapping or rock and rolling. Cause right now I'm off this roller. And control it. Yeah, I got some friends who folded. Yeah, I got some who ain't here no more. Thought I'd never shed a tear. A lot changed since a year ago. How we made it out and now they said it was a miracle.
My whole life has changed.
After working with Jay White the Kite on Let It Live, he came up with the idea of no drag from his father, who really liked the idea of me hanging around him because I tended to lift him up instead of dragging him down.
You learn as you go and stuff.
You right.
So Jay White the Kite and I got together, started working on songs. We practiced together. We wrote together. And then we incorporated his friend, Finn. Finn also went to Pike High School and graduated from Pike High School and is someone that is very positive and wants to put out positive vibes into the universe. So all three of us, Finn, Jay White the Kite, and Heavy Hooks, we enjoy making this project No Drag because we really want to lift people up to heights they once thought was impossible, which is really why we created the song New Heights.
We dream every night. Oh.
New Heights, we rocking it the rest of the year, all next year into the great beyond. I love the song. For me, it's a great inspiration and it resonates with me because I'm in the Army. I don't get to see my friends, my family, my kids like that too much at all. I'm out here on my own. You know, I have this idea in my head of what I want the outlook of my life to be. And the song helps me get through that in the sense that, you know, right now, you know, it's hard because I'm by myself and I'm dealing with a whole conglomerate of different things on a daily basis because I just got to keep working through it because in the long run, I know when I look back on this, it's going to be a stepping stone for me getting to where I want to be.
My name is Rashad, aka Quality, aka J the Nation. I'm here, feel me, doing New Heights. I like the song, New Heights, you feel me? I think everybody should get it. I think everybody should definitely be in anybody's playlist. It is a song of uplifting, of definite motivation, definite inspiration on, just one to be yourself, to understand that there's always greatness and amazing things, inside of you. And all you have to do is just look, be re-educated about yourself, about your knowing self that you may not have known, to figure out who you are,
What you gotta do. Dream so heavy every night that I break the bed. Dream so heavy every night that I break the bed.
Alright, so New Heights, it was a good song. It had a 90s vibe that I liked about it.
So New Heights, it's inspirational. It's trying to get people to go up and do stuff. Everybody got plans that they want to do. Everybody got dreams that they're trying to accomplish too. So hearing this song is going to inspire a lot of people.
The idea of lifting people up and helping them accomplish their goals was not just something I did at work. I integrated this into my personal life way before I thought about doing this at work.
Yeah, my son Rodney, I just love him. He's the most positive person that you would ever want to talk to or be around. And the thing about it, he never gives up. And that's why I like the way the ambitious and the way that he is. I love it. So
I work with my children. I work with my wife, my mom and dad. I'm always trying to lift up anybody that's in my life, especially my family.
I love when our dad takes us to car show. And plays basketball and football with us. He does anything to lift us up.
My dad told me that whenever you get a bad grade or you think you failed in something, don't let that get you down because there's always a next time.
My dad says when things get tough and hard, he says, think to yourself, it's okay, we're gonna get it. He lifts us up all the time. Be positive and never let things hold you back.
I'm over 40 and people always asking me, why do I still go hard on the court? Why do I still run and work out? It's because my body and spirit and mind are connected. So you got to work out each one to make sure they all three work up to the potential that we was given. And I don't want anything dragging me down, not my mind, not my body, not my spirit.
Jay White and I worked on the project a lot. I would pick him up. We would go to some of his friends' house to run through the songs and come up with other songs. We just spent a lot of time together working on this project, got to know each other. And it was a really cool experience. Found out that we have a lot in common with each other.
How was the session?
Very productive.
Productive. Got some songs done?
Got a few hit makers coming out.
Like which one you like?
I'm really looking for trying to get this paper, but I can't wait for Be Water too.
I'm just trying to get this. And I'm trying to encourage other people to do the same. That's what No Drag is all about. It's about overcoming the things that drag us down so we can reach heights we once thought was impossible. So I want everybody out there to just keep working hard and believe in yourself. Don't believe that is greatness inside you. It's Heavy Hooks. Hope you enjoyed the program. Hope you enjoyed the musical project.
I am just a no name. 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 I hail from Indianapolis. Mama worked in Georgia because of the racist capitalist. Forces to the east, I dressing with the bacon bitch. Syrup sandwich Monday, sloppy Joe Tuesday, Wednesday another hamburger helper dish. I can't wait for Friday so I can get some fried fish. Saturday barbecue, macaroni, rib tips, but it all got ruined. George Floyd got killed, Ahmaud Arbery got killed, Breonna Taylor got killed, Drayshawn Reed got killed. Yeah, I'm angry, hot. Don't you dare say chill. Time to